Hello everybody, welcome back to the Matt's Railway Adventures YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. We're coming on another rather big adventure to explore what is probably on the Cornwall Main Line, one of, if not the most awkward station possible, a former request stop, one of the quietest stations in Cornwall and everything. Yes, we have come to visit the station that is called Menheniot. It's one I've been looking forward to ticking off for a little while actually, just because it is such an awkward one. There we go, Menheniot. So what have we actually got here at this former request stop on the Cornwall Main Line? Well, there's a little car park there. Actually, given how quiet this station actually is, that's not a bad little sized car park. We have also got a help point. All this of course is on platform number 1. We have got some flower pot things. You can also tap in, tap out. And that is pretty much everything on platform 1. We just wander down to the far end. You can see that it's curved in over a nice bridge. And you can then see quite clearly it is not a race straight. There is quite a visible curve. So if we just come back down, let's say this used to be a request stop, though December, well, it might be something like December 2019, or maybe just for that, just after that. It was definitely sure December. Menheniot stopped being a request stop and became just a normal stop, but just, yeah, very limited service. There are no dot matrix indicators here at all. So if you want to make sure you know what time the next train to Penzance or wherever you're going is, you'll have to look at the timetable boards or use the help point. Yeah, we've got onward travel information. As you can see, we're there. You've got the main road there, so not actually that far away from the main road, which is handy. Around the other side, timetable boards. So, Monday to Friday, Menheniot gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Saturdays it gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sundays 4. That's it. So, yep, as I say, very sparse service. So if you do ever decide to come and have your own little adventure here, just factor that in and make sure you don't end up being stuck for hours on end. Of course, there's no way on the station to get fluids or anything, or any sort of refreshments. And that's just a view of the station from the far end. I'll come back to you. Well, as you see, we've got a bridge there as well, which is where I started from. I wanted to film the 5-car IET departing, which didn't actually fit in. If you only fit 4 cars with an IET in, which was quite fun. Yep, I'll come back to you over on platform 2. Right, just stepped off the station quickly. Let's have a look. Have got the bars and arrows, so I say Menheniot, and at time of recording, the Sportsman's Valley Hotel is not open, which is a shame. But I think just with all the rain we've had, I think it's really caught my eye. Got a tiny, tiny, tiny little waterfall formed with puddles, and it's raining, everything's been worn away. That's caught my eye. So yeah, looking at that, the main road is 5-minute walk away, maybe 10 depending on how quick you walk. And the car park is maybe 12 spaces in a blue raspberry. But given the passenger numbers for Menheniot, that's actually not too bad a size. So here we are back on platform 1, which is the one for Penzance. Let's just wander over to platform 2 so I can show you platform 2. Good thing is there is a nice little waiting shelter there. And there is a bench in there as well, which is ideal. Yeah, it's a semi-modern bridge, I would say. It's not a classic old style or anything. So, platform 1 therefore is step free. You can get in and out of it. However, excuse me, I don't think there is an entrance or exit from platform 2. So just be wary of that if you do ever come along. Also be wary of the big gaps there. Yeah, that's just a quick view of the station from up here on the bridge. There's a view the other way. Behind the trees and everything here at Menheniot, the views aren't actually too shabby. You've got green fields and everything, which is quite nice. And here we are on platform 2 for Plymouth bound services. I'll just bring you down to as far as I'm allowed to go. Yeah, there's just a view of the station from the far end of platform 2. And let's take a little wander down. Yeah, this is the waiting shelter. Absolutely nothing in here, as in any glass. But if it's wet, it will do keep you out of the wet if you've got a long wait. And also you can look at the network and accessibility map from inside here. But as I say, yeah, you've got the help point.
Please wait.
Please wait, yes.
Please wait.
Yeah, you've got an information board here, again with the train times. Menheniot. So heading the other way, it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. There's 10 services that stop heading towards Plymouth, Monday to Friday. Saturday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sunday, again, it's just the 4. So you've got slightly more services heading towards Plymouth on a Saturday, no, Monday to Friday and on a Saturday. Let's just bring you down to the bottom. That's the road we were looking at. Yep, if you're coming on platform 2, you do have to cross over to leave the station. And that, there we go, that's just a general view of Menheniot station. Yeah, again, it's not the nicest I've been to, but I've definitely been to worse, but yeah, I have been to nicer, but it serves a purpose. It's not one of those modern day copy and paste jobbies. The fact it's still got quite a nice looking waiting shelter save gives it that honour of being slightly nicer, but yeah, that is pretty much everything. There's not a lot here really. Getting into the waiting shelter is the ideal place to go over the history and everything here at Menheniot. So yeah, Menheniot railway station or in Cornish, Menheniot, Menhynyes, and it serves the village of Menheniot in Cornwall, and we are 261 miles 61 chains, or equivalent 421 kilometres from Paddington. It is managed by Great Western Railway, and it is their local stopping services predominantly which serve the station. The station opened with the Cornwall Railway on the 4th of May 1859. It was described at the time as of small extent, consisting of a departure station, excuse me, a stone building, having a projecting roof thrown over the platform for the protection of passengers. At the arrival side of the line, a stone erection with a cover seat has been provided, but no enclosed room. And then the following year, there were 2 cottages built for the use of railway staff, which were working here at the time. The stone erection is still in existence, which is used as a waiting shelter, and that's what we're currently standing in. Let's give a quick view of the station again. So it sounds like back in the day, this may have been a little bit more of an impressive station. The Cornwall Railway was amalgamated into the Great Western Railway on the 1st of July 1889. The Great Western Railway was nationalised into British Rail from the 1st of January 1948 until privatisation in the 1990s. Under British Rail, the staff were removed from the station since December 2020 with timetable changes. That's when the station stopped being called on request. Before that, it was, as I say, a request stop. And the most important numbers we'll be interested in here at Menheniot are the passenger numbers. As I say, it is one of Cornwall's quietest stations, not as quiet as a lot of the stations like on the Lou Valley line. But again, because of the infrequency of the services, that will of course hamper the passenger numbers. And in the 2023-2024 Office and Mail Road recording period, Menheniot had 4,598 entries and exits, while in the 2024-2025 recording period that figure increased to 6,232, an increase of 1,634. So given the location, facilities and the relative lack of services here, that's not a bad little increase. Anyway, yep, I've shown you everything I need there is to show you here at Menheniot. So it's time to wrap this little station tour video up here. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today as I've been to explore Menheniot Station down on the Cornwall Main Line. If you enjoy the content, please see all the normal good stuff, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that kind of good stuff. And if you do ever make it to Menheniot, let me know in the comments what you think of the station. And until next time, I will talk to you everybody very, very soon. So yeah, from here in Cornwall at Menheniot Station, choo choo for now. And give you one final look at the station.